Good morning, Miles College.
Good morning.
First of all, before we get started, I just wanted to share that due to a Wi-Fi outage in this area, we will not be live streaming. However, we will record and then post this wonderful event soon thereafter, okay? So again, we say good morning and we welcome you to this college forum hybrid version, and we are grateful that you're able to join us in person as well as online via Facebook and our YouTube platforms. As we always start our chapel forums, we pause with raising a question. A wise man once said, "Why are you here? What is your purpose?" As students, as faculty, as staff members of Miles College, and what do you want to accomplish? Oftentimes in life, we push our way through the hustle and bustle of class and work and dealing with families, but how much time do we take to pause and just to reflect on ourselves? Why am I here in life? What is my purpose? What is my purpose as a student? What is my purpose here at Miles College? And while I'm here, what do I want to accomplish? What degrees am I pursuing? What educational opportunities, internships, job opportunities am I looking forward to? As you just sit there and close your eyes, I ask that you just think about that for a moment. Spirit of the living God, we pause. We thank you for another opportunity to be here at Miles College, striving to succeed academically, striving to succeed as professionals, teachers, professors. God, we realize that all of this is possible because of you. So we assemble ourselves in this sacred space known as the Brown Hall Auditorium. We ask, Lord God, that you would renew us. We ask that your peace, your Selah, would come into our hearts and minds and calm us. Father God, we realize that we are confronted with many issues, but we know you to be a problem solver. And so as we stand and sit and unite here in this space, we ask that you would meet our needs so that we can accomplish our purpose. And any way you bless us, we will be careful to give you the praise, the glory, and the honor. Amen. Amen. Before our program begins, certainly we want to share with you some of our campus and community concerns. Our Dean of Students, Dean Charles Stallworth, sent an email out a couple of days ago just to let the Miles College community know that we are here for you and that we want you to know as you are dealing with the challenges of college life, degrees, family dynamics, whatever it is you're dealing with, we here at Miles College are here for you. And we don't want you to ever feel as though that you're dealing with your problems and issues by yourself. And so Dean Stallworth did send out an email reminding the entire campus community that we have resources available for those who are in need of spiritual care and counseling, mental health, and we just want to share a few of those resources available to you on campus. Is Mrs. Emma Sloan, who's located in Pearson Hall, room 108. Of course, myself and Dean Beatty, we're both located at Bell Hall and Pearson Hall, suite 108. Of course, Mrs. Erica Williams from the social work department, as well as Dr. J.R. Moore, who is the campus counselor and provides psychological services free of charge to Miles College students. And so if you need to contact him, his number is 205-703-2020. That's 205-703-2020. And for more information, I want to encourage you to just check your campus emails. Also, we're excited to share with you that on this Sunday, as we enter into Palm Sunday, we will be sharing with Worship on the Yard this Sunday here at 3 p.m. With Pastor E and the C2 Nation Birmingham Church. And for those of you who did not know, as we continue to go through this week, there's so many things going on campus, but this week is National Library Week. And on today, as we continue to participate in the Will and Jada Smith Book Club, today is called Walk It Out Wednesday. And so weather permitting, the LRC will be sponsoring a walk at the LRC Stadium. Tomorrow is Deer Time at 11 o'clock. We're encouraging faculty, students, and staff to drop everything and read in celebration of National Library Week. Also on April 21st, the Miles College Choir will be in concert. And then on April the 23rd, we're encouraging you to bring high school students and those who may be interested in continuing their college career to join us for Campus Preview Day here on the campus of Miles College with registration beginning at 8 a.m. This concludes my announcements and community concerns. At this time, it gives me great privilege and honor to celebrate with Trio as they share their chartering ceremony of Chi Alpha Epsilon National Honor Society. And so at this time, let us please welcome the 15th president of Miles College, President Bobby Knight.
So good morning, everybody. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for being here. We are incredibly thrilled to welcome the Chi Alpha Epsilon Honor Society, Chi Alpha Epsilon. I have a hard time reading that. Honor Society to the campus of Miles College. Miles is the first college in the state of Alabama to charter the Chi Alpha Epsilon Honor Society for Trio students. And as you all know, I love first, so thank you for that. I want to say thank you to Mr. Don Mosley and the entire Trio team for ensuring that our Trio students have every tool and opportunity to be successful here at Miles. I am so incredibly proud of each of you, and I thank you for choosing Miles and staying with Miles College. Thank you so much.
Good morning.
Good morning. Once again, this is a historic occasion. I want to thank everyone for attending this ceremony. At this time, we will welcome our honored guests for presenting their resolutions and proclamations. First one off is Representative.
Good morning.
Good morning.
As you can tell, I'm not Representative Marika Coleman. However, my name is Dee Reed, and I'm a proud graduate of Miles College, class of 2011. Representative Coleman is actually in Montgomery, but she definitely sends her regards. State of Alabama House of Representatives, Montgomery, Alabama. The resolution reads as follows. Celebrating the historical significance of the first AMU chapter of Chi Alpha Epsilon Honor Society in the state of Alabama. Whereas Chi Alpha Epsilon Honor Society was founded in 1989 at Westchester University of Pennsylvania to recognize the academic achievements of college students in access and scholar programs such as Trio, student support services, and whereas membership requirements for Chi Alpha Epsilon Honor Society includes a 3.0 GPA the past 2 semesters, participation in access programs like TRIO Student Support Services, and a full-time enrollment at a college or university. And whereas the TRIO Student Support Services at Miles College has chartered the Eta Mu chapter of the Chi Alpha Epsilon Honor Society, and the ceremony will be held in place today at the Miles College Chapel in Brown Hall. And whereas the historical inauguration of the Eta Mu chapter at Miles College is the first ever, that's a good place to clap, first ever chapter of Chi Alpha Epsilon Honor Society in the state of Alabama. And whereas the Eta Mu chapter at Miles College was founded and started by chapter advisor Carrie Donnell Brackett, TRIO retention specialist at Miles College, under the direction of Miles College Director of TRIO, Mr. Dunn Anthony Mosley, fellow Miles College TRIO staff members Brooke Yarbrough, Julius Bedford, and Brandis Berry, and under the leadership of, again, the first, good place to clap, female president of Miles College, Bobby Knight. And whereas the charter members of the Eta Mu chapter at Miles College include Delphine McBackey, James Jones, Joshua Coleman, Kiana Williams, Octavia Calloway Peters, Lasanya Clark, Uche Mabudel, I apologize if I mispronounce any names, Tatiana Reese, Chantel Wyatt, and Sharia Shackelford. Now, therefore, it be resolved by the legislature of Alabama, both houses thereof concurring, that we celebrate this momentous occasion of the historical significance of the first ever Eta Mu chapter of Chi Alpha Epsilon Honor Society in the state of Alabama, and we hereby congratulate the remarkable chapter with utmost admiration. I hereby certify that the above resolution was adopted by the House of Representatives of the state of Alabama on the day of the 4th, April 2022. Thank you so much, and once again, Representative Coleman sends her regards. Congratulations, students. We're so proud of you.
Now we'll hear from the Birmingham City Hall Mayor Randall Woodfin's office.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Camila Gray Lewis, and I serve as the interim director of governmental affairs in the mayor's office. Obviously, as my predecessor said, I'm not the mayor, but I do want to come and bring you greetings from him, as well as just say congratulations, because this is definitely a joyous occasion, and you all should be extremely proud of yourselves. I do have a proclamation, and I'm only going to read a little bit of it, so that for the sake of time. So the proclamation reads, whereas the TRIO Student Support Services at Miles College has chartered the Eta Mu chapter of Chi Alpha Epsilon Honor Society on April 6, 2022 at the Miles College Chapel in Brown Hall, we celebrate this momentous occasion of the historical significance in the state of Alabama by congratulating the first ever chapter of Chi Alpha Epsilon Honor Society. Now, therefore, I, Randall L. Woodfin, Mayor of the City of Birmingham, Alabama, do hereby issue this proclamation in honoring Eta Mu chapter of the Chi Alpha Epsilon Honor Society, and I encourage the residents of Birmingham, Alabama, to celebrate Miles College, its students, faculty, and staff for this distinction. Thank you all so much. We are so very proud of you, and please give yourselves another round of applause.
Now representing the city of Fairfield, we have Mayor Eddie Henning.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Well, it's an honor and a pleasure for me to be here to represent the city of Fairfield, to be here with Miles College. We are extremely proud of Miles College. Miles College is just a jewel for the city of Fairfield, and you consistently bring honor to the city, and we're just so proud to be a part of this. It's just wonderful for these students. It's always good to have a goal or something that's worth attaining. So this honor society is indeed sets a high mark for them. So for those students who have worked so hard to obtain this honor, we're just proud of you, and we're proud of this first chapter to be here in the state of Alabama, and for you all to be the charter members of that. And from the city of Fairfield, we do have a proclamation. I won't read the entire proclamation, but now therefore I am Penny, Mayor of the city of Fairfield, and the Fairfield Council honor and salute this wonderful chapter here, and we're just so glad that you all are here and part of the city, and continue to bring pride to Miles College, state of Alabama, as well as the city of Fairfield. Thank you all.
And then finally, we'll hear from the representative from the Jefferson County Commissioner's Office. Hey, you look familiar.
Greetings, everyone. With protocol already established, I would like to bring you greetings on behalf of the Jefferson County Commissioner's Office. They are truly sorry that they wasn't able to come to the occasion, but they sent their remarks to tell the students to keep going and keep pushing and keep moving forward. So with that being stated, I'd like to acknowledge their resolution as been read of the previous resolution from the Jefferson County Commissioner's Office in Birmingham, Alabama. Thank you all.
Thank you to everyone that presented their proclamations and resolutions, and here at the enemy chapter of the Chi Alpha Epsilon National Honor Society. Take great pride in representing not only the campus but also the city and surrounding areas. So now we'll hear from one of our own charter members to talk about the history of Chi Alpha Epsilon National Honor Society, Honorable Shariah Shackelford.
Alpha Epsilon National Honor Society was organized in 1989 and originally founded at West Chester University by Dr. Elbert Sadler, recognizing an increased need to acknowledge the achievements of students in opportunity and access programs. He proposed his Greek letter honor society. Chi Alpha Epsilon connected successful students at the West Chester University with peers who shared similar experiences. Dr. Sadler believed students impacted each other powerfully and positively and could serve as significant models and mentors for each other. He believed in the potential of Chi Alpha Epsilon members to use their political leverage in support of opportunity and access programs nationwide. The AMU chapter at Miles College is the first chapter in the state of Alabama. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Shariah Shackelford. And now we will hear a lovely solo from Miss Ava Walker, representing the Miles College Golden Voices. once again for Miss Ava Walker. I don't know about y'all, but I've been blessed with that song. All right, so now is the moment we all been waiting for. Director Mosley, you can come up, please. As I call your name, you'll come up and you'll get courted and also receive your certificate. But don't go back to your seat. You're literally going to stand on stage so we can take our group picture, okay? And we'll go by the officers first. The president of the EDMU chapter, Honorable Kiana Williams, she was unable to make it due to a family emergency, so we'll save it for later. Vice President, Honorable Octavia Calloway Peters. She said she wanted to go on stage too. Our Secretary, Honorable Tatiana Reese. Our Treasurer, Honorable Chantel White. And now for our remaining charter members, Honorable Delphine Baquet, she was unable to make it due to emergency. Honorable LaSonia Clark. Honorable Joshua Coleman, he was unable to make it as well. Honorable Isis Harrell. Try to butcher her last name. Honorable Uche. Honorable Shariah Shackelford. Honorable Jeremy Turner. And last but certainly not least, Honorable Shayna Ward. Ladies and gentlemen, your charter members for the Etta Mu chapter of Chi Alpha Epsilon. The first chapter in the state of Alabama. Go be seated. I guess we can take one here.
Into daybreak, the wonder is clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. Thank you.
Give it a once again for Honorable Octavia Peters. I was just informed that one of our charter members had just walked in, so I wanted him to get recognized as well. Honorable James Jones. And now I would like to welcome our wonderful, lovely provost, Dr. Geraldine A.G. to the stage.
I'm so excited to stand up here before you today, and I'm very proud of each and every one of you that are represented today, especially to the TRIO staff for all that they've done. And I'm so excited that we have a president that believes in us and believes in TRIO. Can y'all hear me okay? Yeah. Fill any holes or gaps. Hey, sweetheart, he's in my engagement team. Fill any holes or gaps that were needed in order to make sure that the campus fit with President Knight's vision. The first time that I came into the boardroom here at Miles College, my very first meeting on this campus, the first thing that President Knight said to me in terms of my responsibilities as a special assistant to the president, putting together the most important things to her as in her presidency here in the Knight era, was to get back TRIO. That was my #1 assignment as a special assistant to the president. And so what we had to do was write a proposal to TRIO. We flew down to New Orleans and met with the TRIO administrators. And we let them know, hey, we used to have a TRIO, we want to get TRIO back.
And the administrator said to me, it's really hard to lose a trio. He said, it's impossible to lose a trio, but it's hard to get it back. And I said, I'm glad you said it is hard to get back. Hard, we can do. And so we were able to submit a proposal, and all of the chairs that were here were contributors to the proposal. Dr. Gloria Hayes was a lead on the proposal. Ms. Emma Sloan, y'all, we wouldn't be sitting here today if it wasn't for her. If it wasn't for her, I needed a copy of the previous grant with the scores so that we could do what was done well and embellish on that. And because offices had moved and historical knowledge being what it is, I'm scrambling to try to find it. So it was Christmas that Ms. Sloan said, I know someone who might have a copy of this in their garage. I'm talking about, I'm in California, it's Christmas, and then I called Joshua Coleman, one of your fellow trio students, and I said, hey, I need you to head towards Fultondale, and I'll tell you where you're going when you get there. But I'm in San Francisco. He headed there, met the person, physically got a copy of the trio, the last trio grant, and brought it to campus and scanned it, so we were able to do a stellar application. And so thanks again to Ms. Sloan for being a very important part of Trio now and Trio then. So first generation college students are very, very, very important. They're students that I recognize, like a student that I know that was a first generation college student who, if she didn't work at age 13, her family didn't eat. There are students like that I know who would go home and their lights would be out. Or they would go home and they had to sneak in the back door because there was an eviction notice on the front door. A student who looked like all the other kids at her high school because someone had given her clothes and hand-me-downs from kids to go to another high school. A student that when she went to college on a full scholarship, that she was full Pell eligible, which meant that she had the lowest income, her family had the lowest contribution, that she sent her complete refund check back home to pay rent, phone bills, and Dayton Power and Light. The student was a first generation college student. That student qualified for low income services. That student would have qualified for TRIO if her college had had it, but she wasn't lucky enough to have had TRIO. That student is now your provost. I'm so proud of you. I get chill bumps, and I feel like what's his name that produced Thriller? Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones said to Oprah Winfrey, before she got cast for Color Purple, she was so excited she couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe her luck of her fate. And he said, honey, your future's so bright. When I look towards it, it hurts my eyes. That's what I think when I look at you. You guys make me so proud. And when I see you, I see myself. And like Ms. Uche said, you better believe we're going to have all the syllables and everything together. Any clicks we need to do, we're going to be clicking on graduation day. We're going to say your name like your family intended for it to be said. So thank you for that. So I have another story to tell you guys before I sit down about another TRIO student. I met her when she was younger, and I ran a program called Positive Pathways Program. And the program was for young people who had been on the wrong side of the law or young people who were no longer in school. So I had a gentleman in my program who went to his sister and said, they trying to teach us stuff in this program and we got to go to class and stuff. And he said, I think this program is for you more than it is for me. So he brought her to the program. And I was so proud to have met her. And I'm going to say her name is Ms. Chantel White. White, sit up and sit right. Okay, there we go. It was Ms. Chantel Wyatt, and I just want to tell this story about never quitting. She was young. She was, were you a teen mom yet, or were you about to have a baby? She had one baby, but she had 3 when I met her. And I was in my office, and I get a call from Miss Neva Roberson. She's a friend of mine. She's part of the program. She's now an advisor at Thompson High School. And Neva said, you need to come in and see me right now, Dr. A.G. Drop what you're doing and come to my office. I went to her office and I sat down and she said, you need to go get Chantel right now And then I said, what is going on? She said, I'll tell you when she gets here. So we got somebody to get in a van, drive to where she was. She was in a GED class at JCCO, a GED class, because she was no longer in high school. She was in GED class. And they brought her out, and they brought her to me, and they brought her to Miss Roberson. And Miss Roberson, look at her scores. She was making good grades before she left high school. What's the name of your high school? She was at what? She was at Bessemer at the time. Look at her grades at Bessemer. She was like, I'll be danged if she's going to get a GED. She's going back to school. So we sent her back to Birmingham City Schools, and she graduated from Birmingham City Schools, Huffman, right? Who'd you walk with, Winona? She walked with Carver High School, and the reason why I'm studying on this, she walked in a special program, and all the kids were there at the bout well, and they told us, if you jump up, if you scream, if you cut up, the police are going to escort you out. So I told all my staff, if any of them was there, they'll tell you what I'm telling you. I told all my staff, y'all sit over here. I'm sitting by myself. I can get myself out of whatever trouble I get myself into. I'm going to shout. I'm going to shout. When they say Chantel Wyatt's name, knowing where she come from, I'm going to shout. When I became provost, when I became special assistant president, the first person that I had in my mind of who TRIO would serve and would help in my mind was Miss Wyatt. And so I'm so grateful to her. I'm grateful to what she's accomplished. And why do I talk about her in that way? Because when I think about her, I think about all of you and what you can accomplish and what you can overcome and what you can do. You guys are blowing our... Her GPA is tight. Her first year that she came, we got $11,000 in scholarships. And every time there's a scholarship, I'll get a text message at 11 o'clock at night telling me I got to wake up and write a letter of reference. And I'll tell you, I like getting up in the middle of the night to write a letter of reference for money, and I'll do it again. And so she represents all of you, and you represent all of TRIO, and you represent the absolute best of Miles College. And we are so grateful for you and so grateful for all that you're doing. And to the director, Mr. Mosley, and to your staff, I am so grateful that you have brought this organization to our campus, this honor society. We're the first in the state to have it, which is really significant. But you also know you guys have these cords. You're going to be able to wear them to your graduation, and every honor ceremony that we have, when you come, you wear your cords, and you wear your cords, and you wear your head high. And we're so grateful for all of the things that you're doing and going to do. I hope that they let you know that I fully support TRIO. The president fully supports TRIO. And we want to see the next time that we do this ceremony, we want to see this auditorium full, right? And so we're going to see that. But I don't begrudge rooms that have the right people in the room, and you guys are all the right people in the right room at the right time. So, Don, is there anything I didn't say that I should have said?
Covered it all.
Did I cover it? Thank you so much, and I'm so proud of all of you.
Give it a once again for our lovely provost for her. This is definitely a humbling experience. You know, Director Mosley will tell you that I've been bothering him about this organization for how many months? Since October. Yeah, October. And I'm just so grateful that we're able to have this ceremony. Because I knew that we wanted to have something to celebrate our TRIO scholars. Also thank our honor guests for the proclamations once again. Thank you to the students, the faculty, the staff. Immediately after this ceremony, we will have a short reception over at the TRIO Student Lounge, which is at the LRC, the 4th floor. And we would love to invite you to join us in the celebration. Other than that, thank y'all so much. This concludes our ceremony. All the charter members, please stay for photos and whatnot. Other than that, thank y'all so much, and y'all